You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
All right, Black and White sports fans, say it ain't so. Say it ain't so. Mark Davis, Jon Gruden situation once again. We put up a video several days ago how Mark Davis seemed to imply that the NFL, they are the reason why Jon Gruden was forced to resign. Now, Mark Davis seemed to have thrown the NFL under the bus with that, and none of us actually believe that Jon Gruden resigned of his own will. I don't believe that anybody believes that. We all believe that he was forced out. He was forced out for emails from 10 years ago upwards until 2018. Cancel culture came for him. Cancel culture took him down. The woke mob got what they wanted. And I believe this is what the NFL wanted. However, Mark Davis now is changing his tune on Jon Gruden. And it seems like Mark Davis has thrown Jon Gruden under the bus. And he pretty much, in my opinion anyway, said that Jon Gruden was fired. And he didn't resign. I'm not making this up, guys. Let's check this out. Raiders owner Mark Davis changes tune on Jon Gruden exit. Raiders owner Mark Davis had more to say about Jon Gruden's resignation after his no comment response to the former coach's use of racist, homophobic, and misogynistic language in past emails. Yeah, because Mark Davis didn't really have anything to say before. All he said was no comment. Ask the NFL. They have all the answers when it comes to Jon Gruden because they have over 650,000 emails that they actually refuse to release to the public. And the NFL said that pretty much that Jon Gruden was a lone wolf in this situation. Nobody believes that. Nobody is buying this. Okay? But it says here, following Sunday's 34-24 win over the Broncos, Davis told the Las Vegas Review-Journal, quote, "Listen, the Raiders stand for diversity, inclusion, and social justice. We always have, and we always will." In response to Gruden's lewd language in past emails discovered in an NFL investigation into the Washington football team's workplace culture, Davis said, now this is the kicker right here, quote, "The emails that came out are not what we stand for. So Jon Gruden is no longer head coach of the Raiders." Wow. Now before, when the emails came out and the Raiders actually knew about them, Jon Gruden coached a game. He coached a game. I believe that Mark Davis's plan was to continue to allow Jon Gruden to remain the coach. But then the NFL kept leaking more emails, and then his hand was forced. I believe that Mark Davis fired Jon Gruden. No doubt about it. No doubt about it whatsoever. He says here also, quote, "There's not much more I can say. All the talking heads are making up all sorts of stuff. That's all it is. We don't stand for it." Wow, Mark Davis, man, you're just making things worse. You're just pretty much exposing what we have already speculated, that you fired Jon Gruden. If you fired him, go ahead and say it, because behind the scenes, folks, there's talks of a settlement between the Raiders and Jon Gruden. Now, if Jon Gruden resigned on his own will, he shouldn't get a dime. But if you get fired, you do get a settlement. Interesting. This just implies that Jon Gruden really did get fired. Just 4 days earlier, Davis was asked about the email scandal, but had a much different response. Quote, "I have no comment. Ask the NFL. They have all the answers," he said last Wednesday. Davis added Sunday that he's excited about how well the 4-2 Raiders are playing, and that, quote, "we are moving towards the future." The owner spoke out on the situation a day after CBS Sports reported Davis feels, quote, "the league office is out to get him." And he thinks the NFL orchestrated a hit job on Gruden. Now, all of a sudden, he seems to be falling in line with the NFL. Interesting. Gruden apologized in a public statement, resigning from the Raiders. I believe he was fired, whom he coached since 2018 in his second stint with the franchise. The emails, which spanned from 2011 to 2018, were part of 650,000 exposed during the NFL investigation, which uncovered alleged inappropriate photos of Washington football team cheerleaders. The NFL has not released its full investigation results for confidentiality reasons, but some kind of way those emails got out to the public about Jon Gruden. I digress. The NFLPA and former Washington football player cheerleaders have called on the league to release its full review. Attorney Lisa Banks, who represents 40 former Washington football team employees, said the NFL did not agree to a meeting request with former female staffers. So there you have it, guys. Mark Davis seems to have turned his back on Jon Gruden. I wonder if the league was kind of coming down on him. Plus you got to show how woke you are. And plus you must paint Jon Gruden as a racist. So Mark Davis couldn't go out there publicly now anymore and say, you know what? I love Jon Gruden. We support him. No, you must throw him under the bus for this. And guys, do you guys agree that Mark Davis pretty much said that he just fired Jon Gruden? I believe that's the case, but maybe you think differently. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, this stuff is getting more interesting by the day. And I hope these attorneys, keep the heat on the NFL, because I do believe there is a massive cover up in all of this. And Mark Davis just flipped the switch and turned his back on Jon Gruden. Anyway, guys, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.